I don't know. Fucking here. It's weird. Oh my That looks a little better, actually. Now, it's... That looks better. Where is this still? Where is it's the eyes look like. Jacks are open like the eyes are part of it too. I'm gonna have to leave it. she just look angry? Can't get the... Let's see what we... What did she do? She's looking up our own room. Yeah. What is this? I think I'm gonna have to go back to this. I got one or two pictures that I think will be good. Now, I'd ask you guys if you think they'd be bad. I'm curious if you're going to hear this. Answer that. Oh, no. I think I'm going to try this one. I like this. Hey, Alpha. I think you got it. So, do you hear me now? That's better? Okay. So, okay, since you're here, we have this scene here. I'm redoing the expression. Is Jack and Betty McAdders are looking up at this woman who's at the top of this building that's on fire and noticing that there is no way to get to her, to get her down. Like, and here, let me show a copy of the building. See whether I want to show a good picture of the building. Okay, so here's the building. Maybe the shot's given a little bit. Actually, it's the wrong angle really for this one, but let's see what I get from. Okay, this is from the other side, and she's supposed to be up in here. The woman. And let me do a like over here, this top of the building. So, the fire truck's ladders can't get to her easily because of where she is. She doesn't want, they really can't set up anything for her to jump on, and she wouldn't want to jump anyways. So, I'm trying to put Jack and Betty here. See, Jack, I think I got the right expression. What do you think would be a better expression for Betty? This one or this one? Because hers right now, I think, is too open, her mouth. I like the dark haired lady's look. Okay. I was about to go with the blonde, but. Okay, so let's gonna get a bunch of this stuff out of here. Really, I don't care if I lose part of her shirt. The shirt's not the important part here. I'm just trying to get rid of a lot of the excess so I can see around here, through her, however you want to say. Okay, so we're gonna, I brought all these pictures in here for doing the building. But I just came in today and it's like, I need to change those expressions because they're just. They look too angry. And angry is not really the look I was going for. Shock. I'm not sure exactly what the feeling is. Like shock. Oh no, what the heck can be done? Okay, so let me take out her mouth again and her eyes again. Yeah, just have the eyes open more. Yeah, I'm trying. And I gotta move that nose down too. Oh, is that nose on a different layer? Okay, so okay, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna shrink. Oh, Alpha, have you seen well I know you saw I'm pretty sure you said something on the first one, but have you seen the second animation? AI animation stuff? Okay, you saw it post, but did you watch it? uh, uh, don't think you commented on the first one. I don't think you commented on the second one. I could be wrong. Maybe because I was thinking Joshua, I think is someone that commented on the second one. Because there's only two comments on. Yeah, and they're both Joshua. Oh, you missed it. Uh, well, I actually bought the, bit the bullet and actually purchased it and played around with it with some settings and that. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the 8-second clip thing like I thought it would right away. But they just introduced a new feature in it. And you can do references like or to create a specific reference with 3 pictures and have that take up one of the slots of the pictures that you can do from reference to video. So I played around with that a little bit. So, you can build up individual, shall we say, profiles of looks for characters. You know, and so, that way you can have, instead of like 6 pictures, you can have like 9. There is a movie trailer made. I didn't know it was on AI until the end. Ah, cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna probably like I've been trying to make Canadian Shield one. I've actually take even a little bit of number two technically. It's called Karen Unleashed. Okay. Okay, that mouth is totally off. Yeah, you'd have to do it panel by panel. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what I've just been playing around with it with what I have. I'd love to get my old. I can't wait to get my old files back from those with because I have each panel. I could take Canadian Shield out of the panel or whatever character out of the panel and put the another character in or not in but just get the background setting and create a profile for that and then put the 2 characters in or a character in or whatever by themselves saying what to do. And hopefully I could get some better better profile stuff too of create better profile stuff of the various characters. Yeah. What are you using to make these animations? Oh, it's called Vidu. Here, let me quickly browser. Well, I need to bring it up first, don't I? Oh, there. And so, okay, so I'm going to take me away for here for a sec. The camera. So this is the program. Just so I can see you talking. Let's pop out the chat and move it over here. Yeah, this is the program. This is something I did just before it came on. Now, sometimes things don't work out quite right. Yeah. And these are only 4-second clips. May need more direction. Yeah. That's yeah. Try well. Here I have Canadian Shield giving Toxico an uppercut to the bottom of the jaw, and Toxico sent skywards. Now I'm not sure whether I can put that. Oh, that just moves that. But you get 3 spots, or I think you only get 3 spots here. Let me just. Oh, you can do 4. I'm just gonna put in their special one, their demo one. Oh! I wonder how many references. Like, I'm gonna put in their other demo one here. The reference is helping the characters stay consistent. Yeah, man, look at this. Look at all these references. And when you here, I'll show an edit. Uh, Next step, and then when you, I'm not sure whether you can see this. Yeah, well, they didn't have this reference thing before I paid, and it just started like today or yesterday, I'll say. They just added that today. Now, I'm not sure whether you can see this screen. I'm not sure what you're seeing. I see the description. Oh, okay, so you can see the edit references, the three images, style, animation, and the description for Canadian Shield. They get a description. I didn't even type most of that in. I altered it a little bit here and there, but it did this based on those images. Oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna create this one, see what it does with it. There's nothing you'll mention. Said the system prioritizes 7 images. Hey, Elk. I'm showing off the animation. Bit the bullet and actually purchased it. And yesterday they added a new feature where you can do all these references things for like make your own, build your own character reference or whatever. And I just was seeing how many I could put of those in based on. You may need to remove the examples. Yeah, well they didn't include Messenger in there, so I didn't say anything about Messenger, so something. I'll have to read that. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it gets certain concepts, but that. Oh, well, Canadian Shield, you wouldn't be able to see any emotion, and I don't think Toxico, you're getting enough time there to see any emotion. But I like, especially in this part, you wouldn't see the emotion. I do like that. And Messenger's not even in there. And then they have image to video. You can just put one image in that does something. Here, I'll grab an image. Yeah, well, Toxico's not looking scared. And then they can take a couple images. Let's see. Uh, how much did how much can you do with the paid version? Um, I can show you what it shows. Hopefully, I don't think some features are unlocked yet, like the 8-second clip. I don't think that matters even if paid full price or paid for the full thing. Oh yeah, I should pray before I start it. Well, you won't be here then when we end. Anything you want prayer for, Alpha? We end in prayer. Okay. Confirm. Uh, okay. And you can change the speed here. Uh, you do that, and it changes how many credits it uses, or the resolution. You can change the movement aptitude. Uh, you can change how many videos to be made at one time. Okay, so let's see what it does here. Yeah, I guess you could do it that way. You have text to video. Uh, oh, you can change the aspect ratio too. Style, general, or animation. I did that once. And again, you have all the various same features on reference to video. Okay, let's see. Ancient. And can you make the end of a video be the beginning of the next? Then you can make unlimited length. Um, yeah, might be able to bring some of the reference videos that you're getting in and do that for sure. It does not want to include Messenger. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see what happens if I just tell it to have Messenger hit him. I want to see Messenger in action. Because it's 4-second clips, that's the biggest thing. Does it have references for? Yeah, it does right here. Yeah, but I've made it. See these highlighted things? That means it's a reference thing. What I've called it. I guess I could, but it sees that as getting the reference, that thing. And as you can see, it didn't do quite the way that I would have wanted, but because we've got him too small, but I thought I'd show that off a little bit. Shut that down. Let's go back to what we were doing. And I'll get my camera up here. So we're trying to recreate this sort of expression on Betty here. Can you capture the last frame of? I'm not sure. I could obviously try at some point. But I'm finding that probably in an 8 to 10 second or 4 to 8 second, although I haven't been able to do the 8 seconds yet, clip, I might be able to do any scene in my comic book. It's just making sure I keep the. Hopefully, I'll have a reference for the background, and that'll be. Hopefully, that'll keep things consistent. No, but that's probably not going to happen till I get on to number. We get my hard drive back with all my information. Because on it, I have, at least on number one, I have background on a different layer than think. At least for the coloring I do. I'm not sure. You know what? Don't show the tongue. No tongue in these. Oh, crap. So, probably today, later today or tomorrow, I'll probably be putting out another video because I did several videos, and I'm gonna probably include these ones where did do just did on air. I have like 65 videos that I did. Okay, let's hide the reference and see what we think of. Okay, I like that a lot better. Okay, so we got to come back to panel 1 now that we finally got that done. Well, that one is based on a real life thing, and okay, do I want any other? We need street reference, I guess. Okay, so I think we'll those two we should be able to build this. Okay, so let's panel 1. And of course, they'll get I don't think they're finished. They'll have another pass when I go through, once I get through the book another time. Okay, so let's get dangerous. Okay, so let's machine. Where did I put my? Oh, right there. Yeah. I like that one, but it's not. I don't think that's going to help right now for building this spot. Okay, let's look at our. Uh, okay, okay, so open with Clip Studio. I'm just trying to see whether I got. I might need to grab another picture or two. See whether this can be a help. I think. I'm not sure. However, I'm not going to take the whole area. I'm just gonna. So let's see. Okay, we can get rid of the face. Do not save. Get rid of that face. Do not save. And we want to come up here, add. Okay, so it looks like I might have to get a couple more picks. The angle I have there too. I have print screen and come over here and we'll create new from clipboard. Actually, I like that zoom in. I might actually use this exact shot because it's basically what very similar, anyways. I'll show you here. So let's change canvas size first of all. Why does it want to keep Control A, Control C? The angle is a little bit different than what I was wanting, but you know what? That's easy probably to fix. Gotta get on the right layer. Otherwise, this could go not as planned. Oh, okay, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab a sip of lemonade. Let's see. Reference. Yeah, maybe even trace the reference. delete that, and we'll start again. Okay, yeah, it does. Time around, I'm gonna keep this here, but I'm probably gonna have some thin lines over top of below and above this bar to make it look a little bit better. Almost done this. A little bit more to put on there, but Okay, so I'm going to Control C, Control V. Now we're going to make this a bit bigger, obviously, or almost obviously. Yeah. I want to get the building in there. So this is panel 3. Take the woman out. Actually, mm, yes. Up like that. And then now we've got to reposition the woman. Go. Oh. Okay, so make her a little. Turn off the camera for a minute. Well, it's a little better, not the best better, but she's trying to scream. I need to really put the brush size down to do this better, which I'll do next time we get here. Okay, that's looking better. Okay, so I think we're gonna end a little early here because these next three panels are gonna take a lot. Hopefully I'll get all three of them done next week and then we'll finally be able to move on to page 3. So, thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Oh, one sec. Let's pray. Um, Lord, thank you for a decent stream, a good stream. Pray for Alpha Proto to feel better as he thinks he might have eaten some bad chicken. Pray for everybody else who didn't attend the stream, Lord, that wasn't able to for one reason or another. Be with them and help them in whatever they have to do today. And help me as well in your name. Amen. So, bye for now. God bless. See you.